Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little midday money. Friday. Football Friday, people. Huge weekend of college and NFL football. I'm only kidding. There's no football this weekend. February the 17th. Hope everybody's doing good. Now, it's a Friday. It is a late schedule, obviously. NBA All-Star break. Thank goodness. Late night money tonight. You don't want to miss out. Put that notification bell on so you know when the late night money comes out. I'm talking college hoops for Saturday and starting up again on Monday, the late night money show. A lot of baseball stuff to talk about. A lot of baseball. We'll go divisions. I gotta say I'm gonna break it down for the week. Maybe we'll do a division every day for the week, Monday through Thursday or Friday. Even though we do more college basketball on Friday night. But either way, we'll cover them all. I'll probably do it that way. It'll be a little easier to talk about because nobody wants to sit for hours listening to Major League Baseball future talk. So we'll start with the American League East on Monday. Talk about the division, each team, kind of guys we like there for a Cy Young out of each division, stuff like that kind of stuff. Rookie of the year, whatever. We'll bring it up. So again, hit the notification bell in the chat. The link to the Believe is there, so you can listen anytime you want on any of your favorite podcasting channels. Listen in the car, listen in the shower. Listen while you sleep. I know you can turn on some channel, just play continuous episodes of me all night long. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. The free picks are posted as well. So there's that. All right, let's go a little recapping action from yesterday. Bad day in the video. 1-4 in the video. I go 4-3 in my plays on the site. It's one of those things I've talked about before. Like for football. Video football, not really good, right? We were down a little bit, and yet these are the same plays I've been on during the week and are on the sites that we hit 63% on. Picking the spots, it's sometimes they win, sometimes I don't know what to say, folks. I apologize. The other day we went 63 in the video, my plays went 4-4. I don't know. I'm not the channel you turn on and every day we're 5-0. I got to find that guy in the real world. Hockey, no plays. NBA, no plays. College football, no plays. So none of that going on. Today's picks, though, for today, we got again, it's a short ticket here. So Niagara, money line. Again, 163, 151. We're down 693 in the video. It happens. Hockey, I did have a lean here. Now we're 8-2 our last 10 in hockey, plus 279 in the video, 22-28. I am 49-57 on the season for a plus 132. How about that? 8 games under, I'm showing plus money. Yes, golf clap that away. That's how we roll. That's what baseball's like, grinding out. I do have 2 leans today if you want to do some cold cash on the ice. I like the Wild and I like the Penguins, but I didn't bet either of them. As I said, I'll let you know what I'm doing here. Niagara, I bet it. It's part of my 3-pack. The ice, not as much. So real fast, I'm going to do let's do it for our guy Marcos. This is what we do. You come into the chat for 2 years, like our guy Marcos has, and I'll roll out a little Marcos minute. I don't mind. There's a handful of college hoops games. I'll give you my thought on the games here, and do as you will. Again, my show is different than other sports shows. It's a more back and forth. People ask who I like on games. I like it doesn't mean I bet it. I say that all the time, right? So just because I say we'll start with the Cornell game, and I'm like, I kind of like Cornell minus a 10, doesn't mean I'm betting a minus 10. Next up there, we'll talk Ryder Canisius. I like Ryder at home. Give me the Bronx. I like Quinnipiac plus 2.5. Again, these are last night's lines. Actually, I don't think they've changed much from this morning. So do as you will with these games, and if you hear them and you're in the chat, ask me about them. That's fine. Dayton and Loshai, I want to go over this 130. I don't know. It seems low. I know Loyola Chicago's a bad team. 131. Maybe lean over there. I like Wright State. I like Oakland. I like Fairfield. I can't lay 17 with Iona, but I don't like Manhattan. How about an underplay? I like Niagara. I like Columbia. I like Brown. I like Fort Wayne. Pennsylvania, little home dog, sure. Southern Utah, maybe at 8. Wyoming, guys are back for them. The line's up to 5 now. I put the dot and the question mark. I liked it last night. I don't know. 5 might be no thank you. I like San Jose. New Mexico's reeling. Grand Canyon, I can get into. You want to lay 5.5, 6 there, sure. And what was the other game? Kent State. I don't want to lay 20 with Kent State. 17. No thank you. No thank you to that. Tim's going to come in for our big NBA. Oh, wait, it's not NBA. It is college baseball.
Yeah. NBA is in the All-Star break. That's fine. It is opening day for college baseball. I've been waiting for this for a while. Hey, it's exciting. And I will say I've been to 50-plus MLB games. My best baseball game that I ever went to was Game 1 between ECU and Texas in the Super Regionals. It's just a different animal. Anyways, I do have my plays typed up already, and I will say Missouri already started.
Top of the banner. We got it right at the top. I moved it all the way up to the top.
Missouri already started. They started at noon. I took them plus 155. It's on a neutral site. It's actually in the Texas Rangers Stadium, part of I believe it's college baseball showdown. They're there along with Texas, TCU, Oklahoma State. I believe Vandy's there. So a bunch of teams are playing there this weekend. I'm grabbing Mizzou. You get they're plus 155 against Oklahoma State, who's 9th in the nation. So fading a ranked team off the rip, and that's what most of this is. Gonzaga money line plus 115. They're against Texas Tech, who's currently 24th preseason ranked. I'll take a little bit of a short line with them. Gonzaga was sneaky last year. They were actually quite a solid club. TCU is going up against Vanderbilt. That's also on the neutral site that where Oklahoma State and Missouri are playing. TCU is 15th in the nation. Vandy's top is 10th. Yes, Vanderbilt's actually ranked in something. Crazy to think of. But I'm taking TCU there. One of the teams I'm going to be riding a lot this year is Southern Miss. They're one of the 2 teams that are ranked that are not Power 5. Obviously, the other one is my East Carolina Pirates, who are 11th in the nation. But I'm going to be riding Southern Miss a lot this year. South Florida, money line plus 130. Home dog versus number 13 Maryland. They're going to get up for that game. I think that's going to be a big one for them. And then unranked Texas, money line minus 105 versus number 8 Arkansas. And it's a pick 'em. So I'm taking Texas today with some Longhorns action. So 6 plays to open up. Unfortunately, there was no line for the ECU game, but they would have been like minus 600 anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Would have been nice.
College baseball,
nice money line lock.
Day, super excited.
There we go. We got pitchers and catchers. Now we got college baseball. We got World Baseball Classic in another 10 days for that. And conference tournaments right around the corner.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Excellent. Brandon, good morning, Craig. How are you? I am good. Tom is good as well, Brandon. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Miz is in the house. TP, Mount St. Mary's pick. TP. Top pick is Mount St. Mary's over Niagara. I get it. Cleveland State. We're, as I said, I kind of like Niagara. I kind of like Wright State. I'm against it. Cornell over 156. This was 157. I don't like when the Ivy League totals come down. Southern Utah, I get it. Laying the 8 there. And San Jose, yes. Tooch is in the house. Look at this guy, the prodigal son. Where have you been? I ask Ann about you all the time. And Tooch, you got to do the Chicago barroom show. And I was telling Ann, I said, you got to do it every week. Just do it. Who cares if nobody's comes in. People don't. They'll show up. You got to do it all the time. Do it for baseball. We could talk Cubs. Let's go. Cubs to win the Central, baby. We could do Cubs talk. It's okay. Good to see you. Hope so well. I thought really the last time you were in here is when you posted something on Twitter about some crazy food you ate. I thought you died in Southeast Asia eating that kind of crazy crap. Michael's in the house. Good morning. Markel, Moneyline Markel's here. Good morning. Best Bet C Money, my friend. How are you today? Tate the Great is in the house. Happy Friday. He loves Niagara today. Speaking of loving plays, well, I'm leaving the baseball up here because I don't want to just randomly put out people. Elliot yesterday, his easy peasy parlay. Vegas, never in doubt. 2 late goals in the fourth to get there, or in the third quarter or third period. And the Devils loser outright. Oh, no. Easy peasy loser. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at an easy peasy not winning for us. Michael, thoughts on Oakland, Detroit, Cleveland State, Wright State? As I did the Marcos Minute, I like a little Oaktown and I like a little Wright State. Give me the Grizzle in the Wright State. What are they, the Raiders or the Vikings? Is Tam here? Yes, he is. He's here. Didn't you see him? He came in and did some college baseball. I got the TV working. Had to unplug it. Packet, bro. Oh, no. That stinks. I hate when you got to pull the old TV and do a remake on it. Best Bet C Money. These games are nuts right now. Which games are nuts? Hockey? Baseball? Hockey? Basketball? Football? What are the nutty games? Best Bet C Money. I'm ready for NBA. Way better than college besides my dogs' totals, and college are all over the place. Uh-oh. See, I got a feeling somebody here had Purdue yesterday. Were you a big Purdue backer? Did you have Indiana?
Maryland, never in doubt.
I see that. I see college is not doing well, and I think that, and I saw somebody post Tate the Great. I'll get to Tate the Great in a second. They posted the unranked versus ranked team. Now, I've said this from college football. You've watched the show the last 2 years. I've said in college and in college hoops, football and basketball. Unranked home team, automatic play. It's an auto play, unranked over a ranked. And then we add into the home ranked team or a road fave of like a short fave. Road team being favored by 1 or 2. The unhome ranked team is hitting at a 70% clip this year. And yet people still want to, Purdue's easy. I mean, I think tomorrow we got a couple like this. I think I haven't really gotten over, well, the lines haven't come out yet, but we'll find some spots like that tomorrow. I'll have them in the show, and you could ignore them at your own peril. Tate the Great like Sienna over Quinny. I kind of like Quinny. Bobcats. Meow. NKU over to 131. I'll go over with you there. I kind of like the dogs for sure. And Cleveland State money line. Guys, I said I kind of like Wright State there. The chat seems to be on Cleveland State. We'll see what happens. Moneyline Markel, your thoughts on Manhattan minus 16? You mean, well, I mean, if you're taking a minus 16, that's got to be a great payday considering I thought they were a 17-point underdog. Or no, they're playing Marist, Manhattan. Wait, hold on a second. Manhattan's
No. Marist is playing Iona, and they are plus 17.
All right. I mean, he's got a
plus 17. Obviously, he's when sprinkling money line. You're not going to sprinkle money line on a 16-point dog.
Well, he's money line Markel. He might. Who knows? Princeton over Brown. I like Brown. And Abilene, I kind of like Grand Canyon. I'm against you there today. There, moneyline Markel. Best Bet C Money. I'm on Niagara moneyline Abilene tonight. Okay, again, Niagara. It's in the chat. Abilene. The Grand Canyon line at 5, 6. I don't. Now it's 6.5 now. It's gone up a whole point. Best Bet C Money. You're running down, maybe left 95%. Exact same thing I said about college games. I went through them. I said, yeah, it's easy to do the rundown when there's 15 games. And if you look at it this way, whether it's be on a Friday or a Thursday or a Tuesday, whatever day of the week, you should be able to run through them fast because there should be games that you have no interest in betting. A game should kind of jump to you right away and be like, I like this game, and those are ones you got to concentrate on. 140, 150 games tomorrow, you're going to go through every game? That's great. That's great. You'll run out of time. But really, T-Money, you're right. You look at it, it's like, I kind of like it, but you kind of like it something doesn't mean you got to bet it. Brandon, welcome back, Tim. He is here. I own a first half for Tooch. Again, when we're talking big double-digit faves, if you're doing first half, I really don't hate it. But for me, no thank you. Captain Brisenhouse, good day, team, he says. Good to see you, Captain. Oakland top play against the Grizzlies. Yes, let's take that Grizzle money, Tooch. I'm with you. Michael, agree. Rivalry games are better than pro sport games to 10. Absolutely. I mean, this college basketball, I mean, any kind of college game is going to be fun. It's like a minor league baseball team, right? You go to a minor league game. I love going to Space Cowboys or Skeeters. I don't even know what they're going to, are they still the Space Cowboys? I don't even know what they're going to call themselves this year. I can't wait. I just got my partial plan thing just came in the mail, so I'm excited about a new season of Space Cowboy action. Although they're not Space Cowboys to me, they're more like flat cowboys. It's flat Earth. NASA's lying to people for 50 years. Tim's staring on a flat Earth. Give me Abilene. Here we go. Here we go. The pen is out because Abilene and Cleveland State seem to be kind of the top plays in the chat today. Cleveland State's basically what? I'll put Cleveland State as a pick. I'm in Abilene plus 6.5. Tim, who is a mermaid part?
What?
I don't know. He's winking at you. What's happening here?
I have not a clue.
What's going on? You got something you want to share with us?
I have nothing.
Hook'em Horns. He likes Texas too. College baseball. My guy Gabe, Wright State money line plus 112. Yeah, I like Wright. Dayton Square play by I think Darren Gear. Yeah, it is, and they're playing well. That's why I was like, I kind of like the over in that game. If they play like they've been playing, beating teams, I think this game could get over. Francisco's in the house. What's good, gents? Nothing. We were just riding along. Got to go head to the Kennesaw State outright parade last night. Of course, I didn't play Kennesaw. I put in the Youngstown at plus 9.5. I saw Kennesaw was down to 6. I didn't play it. And, of course, I go 0-1. Dummy. Smack myself for that. Big X, my guy. How have you been, my friend? What's going on in Dirty Jersey? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope all's well. Hope everything's okay up there. But I'm glad you're back. Good to see you. Dave's in house. Good morning. How are you today, my friend? Pounded Sports. Tooch has a dog. He's got it. He's got a dog, Ant. It's working. You're chatting with him. It's getting it's going through, working a lot. Yeah, we can. Yeah, you got the I was telling Tooch, I was like, we're talking, or Tooch, I was telling Ant like about the not people watch or whatever. Who cares about that? I started it. I don't know how many people watched, but you do it all the time. People got to come in, especially if it's entertaining and you win some games. Let's do some Cub talk. I'm high on the Cubs this year. Who cares that Cody Bellinger didn't win my MVP when I had a dime on him at like 35-1? It happens. Laughing at Ant calling you out on your dogs. Brandon, we have to import it and plug it back in. I'm sorry to hear that. You got to import your TV. They don't have any around here. I have a backup TV here. I got one in the garage. I got one in the closet. I mean, TVs, come on. What do you need? You don't have to import it. I'll meet you somewhere and give you one for free. What's going on here? Gracious. Come on, Higgs. Is that all you said there's Niagara? It has to be more out there for us. What about Air Force, Loyola, Chicago, or Siena? I do have a 3-pack up on the site. And I did give them out in the chat as I just ran down a rundown. I mean, there's a couple games I like, but Gracious, I'm not just going to come in and throw a game out to throw a game out. That's I can't do that. I can't. Niagara, my money's on it. Loshai, I kind of, again, we just talked about this one. I lean towards the over the way Dayton's been playing. And Siena, I like the Bobcats. I said, did you not listen to our guy Marcos? The Marcos Minute? I said, let's take some Bobcat action with the Quinnipiac. Miz, not impressed with Edey from Purdue. He's not bad. He's got no guard help. It's pretty simple. I mean, he's all right. Hockey. Dave's coming up with some hockey stuff tonight. Let me pull up some hockey matchups because, again, I said I leaned a little bit on, who did I say, the Wild and the Penguins. You like the under in this Wild game, 1.5. I don't hate it when I see a total of 5.5 in today's hockey, right? Because technically, a lot of these games, not technically, what we're seeing now, a lot of more 6.5s in hockey. So 5.5, sure. Let's go under. Under. I'm with you on the ice. Miz, Grand Canyon going over 12 straight. I say go for it. I mean, they're good at home, 13-4 at home. Small fave tonight, or medium-sized fave, right? 5, 6, or 6.5 now. Everybody seems to like Abilene. If you played it the other games, again, we've talked about this before, man. I can't just jump into this trend when I haven't played it the other 12 times. I put it in the chat, it loses. I'm 0-1. The trend is 12-1. And I'm down money. This is where you got to jump in at like 3 or 4 games and ride it out. It's like win streaks in baseball we'll talk about. Teams get to that third win, we're betting teams on win streaks. We're fading teams when they lost 3 in a row, we're betting them lose 4 in a row, and 5 in a row, and 6 in a row. 12 straight, I can't jump into a 12 straighter. Set up tomorrow for the rodeo, Brian. All right. Maybe I'll take a ride down. Where's it at? NRG, the radio? It is that, because when I went to the baseball card show at the NRG Arena, the radio signs were up. Maurice, can't believe Northeastern beat Monmouth like that. What was the final? I don't even know what the final was in that game. They crushed them, didn't they? I think I had Monmouth in the chat. I know it was a loser. Niagara, yes, I like Niagara. The Stags, you want to do some Stags over the Red Foxes? I don't, it's a coin flip for me. I don't mind. And Dallas Stars, I got the Wild here in the chat. Maurice, I'm against you. Like NBA drafts, all-stars from NBA drafts, it's all-stars from the guy selected. Now they're picking the reserves first because they don't want a guy to get picked last. What are they doing now? I don't understand. So they're drafting the all-stars from the all-star team. It's not like East versus West anymore.
No, they draft them. I have not a clue what they're doing. Don't matter. Game means nothing.
Jeff's in the house, flipping over cockroaches. Got yelled 2.5. The Ivy this year is tough, right? You got Yale and Princeton tied for first. Brown, Penn tied for second. Somebody's in third, right, breathing down their necks. So, I mean, if you want to take Penn at home, I mean, do you want to lay 2.5? I'd lean more Penn there, just because it's basically, what am I going to get? 110, 115 the other side there? Who knows what these bad numbers we get? XFL this weekend, Kevin. Yeah, I'm not. No, thank you, XFL. It's there. I'll say it once. I've said it twice. I've said it, I don't know, probably about 900 times since I've done the show. We don't got to bet it. They post a number, doesn't mean we got to bet it. I haven't even seen the product. It's not like there's a preseason NFL. You see that guys are playing. I can't. No, thank you. Brandon's coming in Space Cowboy action. We like Space Cowboys. I enjoy the bobbleheads, the free giveaways at the Space Cowboy games. Brandon. Miz, back to the mill with Eastern Michigan plus and over. If, again, you're getting 17, total 147, definitely play the over. Can score. Oh, we're talking about Mermaid Park where the Astros play. That's what he was saying. I'm like, Mermaid? Because you said Mermaid Parts. I'm like, what the heck's he talking about, Mermaid? I went to Minute Maid there once with my daughter, and we stayed for like an inning, and then we left. It was a school night. So, and I'd never been there before, so I was in on the first base side of things, but in the outfield, and the sun. Let me ask you this, Brandon. Why the heck are the Stros on that side of the field the whole one side is glass. Like the sun comes blaring in. It was 7:30 at night. I had to put suntan lotion on my head. Unbelievable. Holy cow. Tooch, Grand Canyon, not the same team since Blackshear went down for the season. Let's pull up some Grand Canyon waction. Waction on, waction off. So, all right, back to the trend here. So, 18-6 to the over, 12 straight apparently. Abilene's gone 12-9 to the over. Not too shabby. 2 weeks ago, January 26th, Grand Canyon with a 2-point win, a total of 148. Abilene's off a huge win. I mean, when's the last time you see a team shut out their opponent? They're in off a shutout. Talk about a monster cover. Oh, the game was forfeited because New Mexico State canceled their basketball season. Canyon does have 2 straight losses here, huh? Blackshear's been out since when? Since the 5th. And how has Grand Canyon been since the 5th? 1-1, 1-2, 2-2, 2-3, 3-3, 4-3, 4-4, 4-5. So they've been a 500 team without him. Yeah, you know what? Tuesday, I'm going to have to agree with you here. Definitely not a 1-point loss, a 5-point loss, a 11-point win. Again, New Mexico, they just canceled the season. 3-point win, 19-point loss, 2-point win, 2-point loss, 4-point win, 5-point loss, and that's a 30-point win. You know what? Part of me is kind of leaning a little bit here to Abilene a little bit in 6.5. Gracious coming to Niagara, sure. Kent, not happening. NKU, no, kind of like Fort Wayne. Oakland, I'm with you on. Everything but Kent. How? Gracious, I want to give you a big hug here. I get it. You got to pick 'em Niagara. You got to pick 'em Oakland. And then you throw a Kent State in there at 17. At least Northern Kentucky is like a 2. I mean, how do you throw the 17 in there? What are we doing, fella? College baseball. Is this college? Did I do any college basketball futures? Not really. A couple things. I got my Bama. I got a Creighton out there. I took a UConn. That's it. I don't have any real other crazy kind of stuff. The Bama. Oh, I got a Houston. No big paydays. $100 on a couple of these things. I'll pay, whatever. A couple dimes maybe. I think I got like a 8-1 on somebody. It was like, I think I got a 17-1 somewhere. Again, some of those are from the beginning of the year, but I didn't do a lot, Maurice. I was just slow to the window with my college basketball. My dad was ill. We were doing a bunch of doctor's appointments. I just wasn't getting it done. Best bet, Seymour. I didn't bet the Maryland game. Both my overs lost by a half. Those are missed free throw. T-Money, anytime I lose a game within like 3 points, I go right to the free throws. Like, who's a bet? What cost me there? Yeah, North Alabama, we like that one. Good job. But the free throws kill me. Baseball futures start on Monday. We'll be doing baseball. Start with the American League East. And that show I guess I'll maybe that will be the straight future show. I want to try to do each division by itself as to not bore everybody. Like, it only take probably about 10 minutes. We could run through the teams and who I like to win each division, and a guy who I kind of like to be a Cy Young guy on, like, so like Rodon for the Yanks, or Gausman or Manoah for Baltimore. Baltimore for Toronto. We'll throw a couple things out, like rookie of the year. Obviously, Baltimore's got a bunch of young guys people are excited about. So all next week is baseball. Michael, all-star picks give me Mac McClung to win the dunk contest. He's not even an NBA roster. Kevin Hurd. I don't know who any of these guys are. It's an absolute joke. Again, I'm an old man yelling at clouds. I don't care what you think about me. I mean, I saw NBA's with, it was Dominique, Jordan, like guys who came in and I mean, I remember when Kenny Skywalker won. I'm like, who the heck's this guy? Uh, we had good dunk contests. I mean, hey, we're gonna jump over Kia. Really? I mean, Vince Carter, Harold Miner, Baby Jordan. Had to take a picture on Fire Wyoming, Abilene Christian today. Well, I've been all right, Case. We're winning some here. The Wyoming game scares me because it's up to about a 5 now, 5.5. I do like Wyoming. They got their guys back, seem to be playing better. A lot of these guys, they have a bad record because they haven't been playing. And the Abilene, as much as everybody here kind of likes Abilene, I just did a little rundown on the Grand Canyon team, and I can't see them laying 6.5. It's got to be a close game. I didn't even look at Abilene and how they played. It's just this is just based on Grand Canyon. I can't lay that. Steve Porter, ASU failed to win last night. They have Utah on deck, and I would pick Utah. That said, I think ASU would probably win. So we got Utah off getting blown out. ASU is. I think I said ASU might be looking at a coaching change. I'll grab a little Utah there. Gracious, I understand. I love you, Eggs. I just gracious. Come on, 17-point phase. I don't care who they are. Did you hear about our coach Steven Silas? I'm all in. I do not know who Steven Silas is. Is that the coach of the Space Cowboys? Brandon, Tim, Google that real fast. See who that is. Steven Silas. Ended up putting a big bet on the Zags. Nice win there, dude. 68-20. Yeesh. How was it? My mom made spaghetti last night. How was the spaghetti? I'm not a big red sauce guy, Brandon. I don't like red sauce. I'm a fat guy who doesn't like pasta. How about that? Italian guy. No pasta. If I have my little pasta, I want a little butter on it, maybe. I like a bread. I don't want a sauce on my sausage.
That Steven Silas guy is the head coach of a borderline G League team called the Houston Rockets.
That's terrible.
Sorry.
Is he the new coach, or how long has he been here?
He's been there since 2020.
What happened? Did he try your mom's spaghetti and not like it? What am I hearing?
Have not a clue.
I don't know either. Hey guys, you go over Saturday games. Tied and prepared. That'll do Saturday games tonight on Late Night Money. We'll do Saturday college hoops. I mean, I got a printout, but I don't have lines. All's well. Big extra jerseys, 30 jerseys. I love it. Thoughts on Niagara? I like Niagara. Total wise, I would lean to the under there. Sure, 124. Let's go. Kenton. I don't know about the Kent under. I don't want to lay 17, but I think we can see some points in that game. NBA changed the draft because they don't want one of the reserves to be the last guy picked, like the kid picked last at the schoolyard. What a joke, Michael. Are you serious? Just stop. Just stop with the NBA. Just close up shop, please. Go fend some guy who's making $9 million a year. Freaking quit. Just quit, baby. Brandon, so the question was the grass at Monmouth Park, they have the root shot. Is this for the horses? Are we talking rodeo talk here, Brandon? Support on DraftKings, I didn't do bad. Wichita State plus 4.5. Portland State -4. Iowa over easy. Yeah, Iowa. Never in doubt. Lost on Memphis. Milwaukee. The Memphis game, Steve, so they lose outright against UCF. As I said, they had Houston on deck. Houston didn't cover. How'd that work out for everybody? I mean, first half might have got there, and they missed by half point. That's a spot. I could have bet that. And Milwaukee. I took Milwaukee, too. I get it. You take the dogs, sure. ASU's MJ was a big loss. Yeah, ASU, they're in trouble with their coach. I think they lose to Utah. Supporter like San Jose State, yes. Grand Canyon over, ride it. Why not? Wright State, sure. Air Force against Wyoming. The Wyoming line just worries me. It looks like it's getting a little bet up a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's because people are finding out that, Wyoming's got guys back who were supposed to start the year. Like, I liked Wyoming to start the year, and then they were hurt. Walk this way. Go ahead and take Kent State money line and over 2-team parlay. Oh, really going down on. How about why don't you just do Kent State money line and Iona money line? What could possibly go wrong with 2 17-point faves? Walk this way. Come on, man. Come and take the Kent money line. Big waves. What's going on here? Why we got the giant Pac-Man? What happened to the surfer chick? I mean, I'm all for the Point Break surfer. Princeton -6. I like Brown. It's down. This was 7 last night. Fort Wayne, sure. San Jose, yes. I will not watch any NBA this weekend. You shouldn't watch NBA ever. Turn the NBA on in May. Big waves. Don't forget the mailman, Karl Malone. What about Karl Malone? He wasn't in a dunk contest. Brandon, no, he's going to get fired. Oh, you think? You know what? I shouldn't even have said that. Why are you firing the guy when you've gutted a team? That's not right. Brady, you think this team was going to win 30 games this year? 40? I mean, like how do you fire a guy when you've given him nothing for 2 years? Or however long he's been there. I mean, Houston's been bad the last couple of years, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure about that. Did I once say baseball is my favorite approach to handicap? Absolutely, Kevin. 100%. I love MLB. It's the best. I bet a lot of games, and in baseball, I'll say this. Yankees, Mets, Houston, Dodgers, Padres, whoever, whatever you think the best team's going to be, take all 4 of them. And if you had the discipline to just blindly fade, you'd make money long term. I mean, it's a sport where, I mentioned my hockey record for the year. I'm 8 games under. I'm up money. Last year in baseball, on the Win and Free Picks Parlays page, I was 11 games under, and I almost cleared 2,000 on the site in record wise. Now on the sports gambling page, same games, I was over 15 games and up almost 4,000, 38.95. Because I got some pushes on totals. Sometimes sites are different. I get an 8 or 7.5. Baseball, and if you haven't watched, you hear me talk about laying 17. I'm not going to be laying 330 with Urias at home in the Dodgers over Colorado. It's not happening. I'll be taking a lot of your 120 to 140 dogs all the time. I'll take some run lines, plus 110, 115. All right. I mean, 1-on-1 days, I say this all the time. People are like, oh, you went 3-3 and won $35. Well, you're not sending me an extra $35. Like, you could just win every day. Betting dogs, splitting out. I love baseball. It is my favorite. Kev. Fernando, Higgs 100% a Canes guy all day, every day. Yes, raising Canes, because the Hurricanes are not that good anymore in football. Yes, love Canes. I went to Canes. So my daughter had track last night, Fernando. I had to go to Canes after our meet, like 10:30 at night. We go to Raising Canes. She got a 3-piece combo. Hey, chicken today. XFL time, you like the Houston Roughnecks -3 and Vegas Vipers parlay ticket. Oh my, big waves. Houston has a team? I didn't even know. That's how much I care about XFL. I'm going to go to Houston. I'm going to go to a Roughneck game, though. That's just a great name, Roughnecks for the oil guys. I love it. The Astros Park roof. What about the turf? Is that why that's why they have it for the sun, so they could have nice grass? It's terrible. It's a nice stadium. Michael, you have a good one. I think we're taking a mulligan into the game. That's a win. You don't have to do it. I get it, Michael. Lock it in with the Kings in the house. Haven't seen a King in a while. He's probably tended to that sweet little baby he's got, changing diapers, swaddling up, little swaddlers. Love the swaddler diapers. They're fun. Tate the Great, Higgs not going to get you, but did you see DK refunded Giannis overbets yesterday? I think I saw someone post that either DraftKings or FanDuel last year they lost like $1 billion, or 2021 they lost like $1 billion, and last year they lost another $1 billion or something like that. I'm shocked when you give out refunds. No accountability. Well, that's the problem with the world just in general. No accountability for nothing. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Giannis did a play, I should get a refund. No, you shouldn't. You bet the game. King D's like, yeah, right? Swaddling up, little swaddlers, holding that sweet little baby. I remember holding my guy like my hand like this, like just carrying him around like the palm. Like, hey, what's up, fella? Now he stands next to me. He's trying to get a little taller than me. I'm like, you're not taller than me yet, kid. All right, let's do a final rundown. Let's see, where's the games here? So here we go. Get your pens out, folks. Niagara, minus 105. There you go. She's sleeping right now, so I'm getting some work in. There you go. The good thing is that they only do sleep, eat, and poop. It's great for the first few months. Are you going for opening day for the rodeo? When's rodeo? Tomorrow? I do not know. I don't know. I mean, it'd be something interesting to do, Brandon. I definitely have to get to the rodeo. Now I got to find out these Houston Roughnecks. Like Big Waves comes in here and tells me there's a Houston XFL team. I had no idea. Where do they play? I mean, I know they're not playing in NRG. They should play in one of these high school stadiums. That'd be more fun. I have 4 inches of snow. I still can't grill. What do you mean you can't grill? You still can't. 4 inches is nothing. Come on. Get out there. You'd be out there in flip-flops grilling. Yeah. I can and will. Better get out there. Oh, college baseball? Oh, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming in late, college baseball. It's college baseball, King. There you go.
Missouri's already pretty much a loser. They're down 5-0 in the third.
That doesn't mean nothing. It's college baseball. That game,
I know.
This could be 13-11.
I know. There was a game last year. I think it was with Oklahoma State where a team was down like 12-1 and they end up winning like 25-12. Yeah, it happens, but not a good start to that one. All the other ones start later, by the way. But
and it's King. I'm not a big college baseball. This is more Tim's wheelhouse, and it's perfect for him because you could dive right into this with no NBA for the next week. So
yep,
it adds 10 minutes to the show, and it helps me out. So, all right. Listen, look at lines tonight. Who we kidding? 150 games tomorrow. A lot of work to do. We'll talk about. We'll try to get to whatever's talked about. I mean, let's be honest. I'm going to have probably about 10, 15 games I'm going to bet. There'll be other ones I sort of like. And then we'll move on from there. And on Monday, I'm guessing look headlines will be ready to look headlines. Late Night Money is back for good because we'll do all baseball next week. And then we'll do some conference tournament talk the week after that because we have conference tournaments starting up, I believe, on the 28th with the Sun Belt and Horizon and stuff. So, and then I'll probably load up. I don't know if I'll put them on the Winning Free Pick channel or on my Sean Higgs channel. I'm not sure. I think I put them on the Sean Higgs channel last year. Each conference, it's like a 5 or 7 minute. Who I thought's going to win, like the favorite kind of dark horse. You want to go real quick what the odds are, and that's that. But busy couple weeks headed in here. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Tell him, get out there. Get in the snow. What are you doing? Get that meat on the grill. Elliot Burns is coming up next. Yes, she is. Take the grade. Have a good one. Get your work done. Rest while you can. I'll see everybody for Late Night Money. And that's it. We're out of here.